everyone, fellow collectors, Final Fantasy friends, and freaks alike. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Please excuse the lightning play art sky figure over there. I literally just didn't have room, and I got her into a really good pose. I think it looks real cool, especially from that other angle. And I'm so terrified of moving or messing up. Now I'm remaking this video because for some reason, let me try moving her a little bit out of the way. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, I was told by a friend my original 28-minute true unboxing video was actually it stopped working. YouTube and scares me to think how many of the hundreds of videos I made because I want, I'm real sick. If something happens, my main goal kind of is, I mean, it would be nice to get to 1,000 and get monetized and all that, but my main goal is to uh, show you my collection, show you everything, and help people with pricing and things like that. So anyway, let's get to this. This is Tidus. He is pronounced Tidus. Uh, in my head, still as a kid, when I grew up with it, I called him Tidus, and I still refer to him as Tidus. So in my head, but I'm teaching myself. So here you have nice package presentation, both alternate hands, the Brotherhood Sword, and we'll get to that part in a little bit. And then in the back you have shows you how the nice play arts displays work. I'm sure you've seen that before, but we'll go that. Number 2 is Yuna. I do have that. And do I? No, I have the X2 version. I need the original version. See, they made these. This is number 1 of 3 for Final Fantasy X. Then for 10-2, they made 3 other ones, which are Riku. I can't think of her name. I'm so sorry. The other character where she wore almost all black. Somebody help me out down in the comments. I appreciate it. And Yuna, who I have those versions. So, but anyway, let's get into this. Let's pop him open and show you what you get. Uh, let's see. Now, I got this from eBay. It was sold as new. I paid about $50. That was a good deal for a new one, right? It had been the guy said it had been opened, but it was new, but it was in new shape. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just get what's gonna be an elephant in the room out of the way, as far as the figure is concerned, as far as the whole review is concerned. Hey, look at that! That worked out pretty well. The Brotherhood Sword. This is how it came to me. I can't tell you how depressed I was because you know what they say about if the deal is too good of a deal. I have tried everything. If anybody has any kind of ideas, it doesn't connect. I've tried Loctite glue. This part was broken off, and then of course the beautiful clear blue blade that I've seen it, in stores before. It's like the paint or something happened to it. I don't know what, but yeah, I got burned pretty badly on this one. So as far as the sword goes, but luckily I can still get that part in his hand. I do just need to be able to find some way to attach this. Okay, let's get to the actual figure. And did both of his hands fall off? Okay. All right, let's come on, Tidus. Um, Actually, I should go ahead and show how they set that up. So you have boom, open to the figure, real quality. I love the I love how Japanese products are done. And then you have the play art stand inside. Now the play art stand, I will show you. It's very simple to set up. Now the play Kai arts ones are a little more intricate with joints and stuff like that. This is simply 2 prongs. This is the same way with all the other ones. Check the playlist. You'll see all my other reviews of the regular play arts ones. They're these little nubs so that it doesn't damage the figure. You simply snap it in, and then you put the metal down as far as you can, as I have done there, and then you would raise it up to the height that you want. Now, first let's get into this figure. Sorry for hitting the camera. He is one of the most accurate It was when they were right at the transition from Play Arts to going Play Arts Kai, as far as being incredible detail and everything like that. First, we'll go with the articulation, but look at the hair, look at the face, look at the eyes. Let's show you the paint job on the eyes. And I'm going to include at the end of this, perfect. I'm going to include at the end of this, let's see, they have it on a ball joint. Sorry for the oversaturation there. Okay. They have it on a ball joint that also gives it that natural rotation, so it's not just see, you can get them looking in natural positions. You can get them this far down and that far up to even, basically. The hair is flawless. The paint applications are flawless. His little cool little chain hanging off, that's cool. Um, then you've got, as far as articulation goes, in the arms, you have, I believe you have a ball joint. There you go, with outer rotation. So it's a little different. It comes in. You can bring the ball down. You can indeed actually you get a nice firm snap. I do not recommend doing this very often. As you've seen, these joints are not strong, okay? But you do get a 360 rotation. You can straighten the arm out completely if you want, and then you can bring it back in. You can either bring it straight down. It's a hinge with a ball joint, and then you have up here at the triceps area, up above, you have a 360 swivel there, all the way up to the shoulder. Then you have a 360 swivel on the hands, which are replaceable. And then you have a very well designed hinge system on the elbow. This is really good. You even see they built musculature into that. So and then the art. Look at the paint app on that left arm. If you've played the game or just look at the images, Tidus, Tidus, Play Arts, #1. I just love this. This is the fist. PVC. He has PVC, but it's really nice, thick, quality PVC. By the way, these gloves, they're for compression, but they give me tactile feel. They allow me to feel, so it's kind of cool. And it does so without messing the figure up. Alright, so this very good PVC quality ball joint. In right here in the torso, there is not much to speak of, I hate to say. He has great articulation, obviously, with both arms, but he does not have. He has some. Don't get me wrong. It's just that all that PVC kind of gets in the way a little bit, and then the way that this is molded. But he does. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't really. He doesn't have much. He doesn't have much. But then up here in the legs, you can get the leg up to this high on the front, and that high in the back. And that's the only reason is you've got the PVC running into the PVC. So it's the leg itself has a joint that has a 360 swivel all the way up here, and then you have a nice. When you keep it like that, it's very natural looking. When you bend it, it is a little more unnatural looking. But of course, if you were posing him like he's getting ready to kick a ball in one of these games, that would be a little bit different. Um, as far as the feet go, I need to hurry up. 8 minutes already? No way. I don't do 28-minute videos anymore. I'm sorry about that. Okay, on the feet, you have 360. You have up and down with the hinge. You have a swivel on both feet. Do you have a swivel? Yeah. You have a swivel. It's a mid-foot swivel. So it's actually a kind of a combination. It's really, really neat. Instead of it just being all the way through, you get the solid boot. And the boot itself has a swivel at the back with the ball joint. It's very complex, and they went into really minute detail with it. Let's check out his balance on his own. That's always a test of mine I like to do on all my videos. By the way, thank you so much for watching. And if you do get a chance, check out my playlist. If you can, drop a like. If you can leave a comment, let me know what you think. I really need the motivation right now. It'd really help. And if you like what you see in the Final Fantasy and then in the Play Arts playlist, or you can just check out all my playlists. please hit that little subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyway, all right. So here, let me show you how you replace the hand. On his right hand, you have one that holds. I'm really not going to do that one because the only difference between these two, they are identical hands, except this one is a solid fist, and this is a fist that you can put a sword in. Now I wanted to show you how, even though it's broken, I can still get it in there. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but I can do it. Now, is that great? No, but it's still there. I mean, I get, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get this fixed, but so if this were the way it normally is, it is beautiful. I've seen it, and it is just beautifully done. I don't know how or why they did that. It's almost like they applied something to it for some reason. I don't know why. Now you have this other hand, you have the open left hand, and then this one just snaps off, and I will show you on this one how it works. It has a little chain detail. Bring that up here for a little detail. Let's show you. It kind of looks a little bit like the Doom Slayer hand. If you saw the Doom Slayer review I did of the McFarlane that just came out, of course this is far superior to that. Okay, come on, buddy. Cooperate. Just cooperate with me. Okay, so we have an issue. Okay, so guess what? Because of I have terrible luck, the chain got caught underneath, and we can't even get a 360 currently out of the hand. So I'll need to fix that with some tweezers. Needless to say, they have very solid joints. You just pop them out and then you slide it. And I will show you on this hand because this hand probably it does not have that chain problem. Boom, snap it off. That's what you're going to see is a stump, and then you grab the other hand, and then you just simply snap it back in. And you want to be firm, but you want to be careful. Okay, so what you want to do is be real careful with it, and but you want to go straight. You want to be firm with it, but you want to be a little bit careful. So I recommend just holding real tight onto the elbow. You don't want to push too hard on any of these other joints. So for me, I'm left-handed, even though I have some nerve damage. So you want to line that up, and then you want to move your hand back, hold them by the forearm, and just push. And there you go. And it's in there solid. That's the difference between the fakes. If you ever want to know if you got a fake or a bootleg, you'll know as soon as you put the joints on. Okay, they'll be loose and popping all over the place. As far as this goes, quickly, I need to shut up because we are taking up too much time, and I've taken up too much of your time, and I am sorry about that. Okay, so here you go. And we put the hands right there. And check him out. And by the way, there will be a photo gallery at the end of this. We'll just show some images of Tidus, and so you can compare some images of the figure while out. And there you go, looking great, looking heroic. Here we come in, and then like I said, you can, if you wanted to, you can. I do it with my Sephiroth. I have him kind of with his toe, but if you wanted to have him like he's in an action pose, he's kicking, he's floating, you can do whatever, and it's really cool how not these don't stick out at all. You can hardly tell there's these little knobs that are holding him down. Now I personally kind of like to have him in his hero pose because I remember him as he was at the end of the game. You know, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. If you really want a good game, play Final Fantasy X. They've got it in HD now. The remake is great. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII is still coming out. Final Fantasy VIII's worthy. I plan on getting a Play Arts Final Fantasy Squall pretty soon. So, all right. Real quickly, I did want to tell you that about a little bit about Tidus. He's the protagonist of Final Fantasy X. I mean, he's the main guy, the main character. He's the one that you play as. He started off as basically a Final Fantasy version of soccer fused with, I don't know what, football, kind of rugby, everything mixed together. Um, and he's just it's just a great, that's what that little armor starts off. So he starts off as just a guy He's just trying to play a game. He's got fans and stuff and everything like that. And he's just, and then all of a sudden, all heck breaks loose, and he starts on a venture with Oron, and they go on an adventure and eventually meet up with what I like to call the co-protagonist Yuna, who then went on to star primarily in X2, although you can get Tidus in there. Um, and he has one scene. They have some scenes that were amazing then, and they still hold up now, especially in the remasters. I highly recommend this figure. Now the figure's price, okay. I've seen. Remember, this is not Play Kai Arts or Play Arts Kai, depending on what you do. Some people list them that way on eBay. If he's loose, just like this, he's loose, but he's complete. In other words, he doesn't have a damaged sword, but he's complete. That's going to be, let me see, I wrote down $30 to $55. That's just the range of ones within the last 5 months that have sold. Overall, on 6 different sites, I averaged it out. Okay, if you get one in the box, but the box has been opened, but there's no damage or anything like that to the figure or anything inside, and he's complete. Again, that's actually going to run you a smooth $50 to $60 easily. Maybe even run you as high as $70 to $75. And I've seen those be the consistent prices, probably 60 right in the middle, or 64 if you can talk someone to 65 even. Now brand new, unopened, all that, I've seen them anywhere. Some people have lowballed them and put them at 75, and some people are selling them as high as 125. So that's the range. Obviously, since we're doing the law of averages, I would just say 100. So, because that's what I see on average, 75 to 125. And we're talking mint condition box, complete, closed, perfect, all that. So anyway, I hope that helps you somewhat. I hope you enjoy the photo gallery. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. If you're still here watching, thank you so very, 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 very much. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And if you get a chance, check out the photo gallery. It's going to start up as soon as I shut up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.